तो मैं ये देखता हूँ कि organizations, the government, and all the powers that are involved, how can we all work together? मैं सोचते रहता हूँ. We will have to begin somewhere. We will have to begin somewhere ultimately. Meeting बाद हमको खोजना चाहिए, लगाना चाहिए. और हो सकता है कि हमारी भाषा में और प्रलोभन कम हो सके और अदरवाइज आपको उपवास ना होना पड़े इस आशा के साथ ना पड़े.
आप बहुत देर से अपने सुझाव रखना चाह रहे हैं. अब मैं सभी से ये अनुरोध करूंगी कि आगे की रणनीति के बारे में बात करें.
First of all, I'll introduce myself. My name is Manushi. I'm not a citizen of India. I was born in Canada, and despite that, I've come all the way here only to fight to save the Ganga River. And before I continue, I just want to promise that when I go back to Canada, I will make sure that this becomes an international affair. That this is not just about one river, it's about all rivers around the world. And I will make sure that the Canadian government also puts pressure and tries to speak with the Indian government. And this will be an international affair. If Loharinag-Pala is built or not built, this will definitely become a global affair. I will promise you that. So, first of all, I just wanted to address a few things that Mr. Ramesh had said before he left. First, he said that there are many dangers in closing the Loharinag-Pala Dam. Just by some very brief reason, I'm a chemical engineer as a student, that's what I studied. So just some very quick research told me that the whole state of Uttarakhand is considered a landslide and earthquake prone zone. That means the danger of closing the dam is less than the danger of building it. Furthermore, there was another study done at IIT that said that even a minor earthquake can irreversibly damage the Tehri Dam, which is much bigger than Loharinag-Pala. This means that even a very small tremor or earthquake, which happens very often in that state, can destroy Loharinag-Pala, which means all their 2,004 rupees down the drain anyways. Another thing I wanted to point out is that when they said 600 crores had been invested, that was back in 2008, 2007. At that point, Dr. G.D. Agarwal had already taken too fast and he had already gotten them to suspend construction. So who gave the authority to order another 2,000 crores when the work was suspended? This means that the government made those promises and those promises were hollow. So these are just things I wanted to point out, maybe you guys know or not. Secondly, I also want to say that in India, 89% of dams are performing below capacity. And 50% of those dams are operating at below 50% capacity. This means it's not going to be 600 megawatts, it will probably be less than 200 megawatts. Which means the power deficit in the northern part of India will be there whether this dam is built or not. So it's not just about the spirituality and the holiness of the river, but the point is, the dam is useless. There's no need for it. And I can prove that because I've already done research on alternatives. Mr. Ramesh also said that we need hydro, solar and wind is not enough. It is enough. The United Nations Environment Program, please whoever's taking notes, note this down. They've already set up 1 lakh solar lanterns in Karnataka and Kerala at a very low price. Villagers have bought them and the bill per month for those villagers and farmers is less than the kerosene bill they were paying before. Secondly, our own, the Energy Research Institute, which is headed by Mr. R.K. Patoni, in already 700 villages, they have set up 30,000 lanterns and they have employed people in those villages. Unemployment is so high in Uttarakhand, but if you build a dam, you only employ those people for a few years, but uske baad, they have no job. So if we allow our own NGOs, our own organizations to help the people and bring them electricity, because I agree, electricity is necessary, but you don't need a dam to do it. I'm going to be writing all this and publishing a scientific report, and I will give it to any organization that is fighting to save the Ganga River, if they want to use it, and I will make sure that it's submitted to the government too. All this evidence will be in a scientific report. Thank you.